According to recent reports by Bloomberg, Trump has a whopping net worth of $6.5 billion. Apart from Donald's mission to make America great again, but it turns out he's been making himself pretty great too. Trump owns some crazy-ass things like tower of his own name, a luxurious limousine, and a secret island. So today, we're diving deep into the world of Donald Trump, the famous businessman, reality TV star, and former president of the United States. This guy is known for his love of luxury and his taste for the finer things in life, as he spent some serious dough on some truly wild and outrageous items. Kicking off our list, we have something that's truly fit for a king, or in this case, a real estate mogul with uncompromisingly lavish tastes. Trump owns a massive, sprawling estate in the luxurious Palm Beach area of Florida called Mar-a-Lago. This place isn't just a mansion, it's an absolutely palatial compound that makes Buckingham Palace look quaint by comparison. With a staggering 126 rooms spread across nearly 63,000 square feet, Mar-a-Lago is larger than some hotels. It boasts a whopping 58 bedrooms, 33 bathrooms, a 20,000 square foot basement, and even its own quarter-mile-long private beach. The sheer scale is mind-boggling. You could easily get lost just trying to find the kitchen. Mar-a-Lago was actually built way back in the 1920s as the passion project of serial heiress Marjorie Merriweather Post. Trump spotted the estate's massive potential and bought it for a price of just $10 million in 1985, which was an absolute fortune at the time. Next up, we have something that's sure to make any car lover drool. Trump is the proud owner of a one-of-a-kind, custom-built Cadillac limousine that's like a rolling fortress fit for a king. This beast of a vehicle is bulletproof, bomb-proof, and even has a built-in toilet and oxygen supply. Because when you're as wealthy as the Donald, you need to be prepared for anything. Weighing in at a whopping 20,000 pounds, it's essentially a luxury tank on wheels. Of course, all that protection and performance comes at a steep price. This bad boy reportedly cost an eye-watering $1.5 million to manufacture. Let's just say Air Force One has some serious competition when it comes to presidential travel and ludicrous style and security. Next up on our list is something that will make you feel super rich and important. Trump doesn't just own one private jet, he owns many jets. His most famous one is a huge Boeing 757 airplane. Inside this airplane, it looks amazing, like a beautiful palace. The seats are covered in nice cream-colored leather, the wood looks polished and shiny, there are even gold decorations everywhere you look. But that's not all. This private jet also has a luxurious bedroom with its own bathroom and shower. So Trump can sleep comfortably while flying high up in the sky. And get this, it even has its own small movie big theater screen, where Trump can watch the news about his newly registered cases against him on a big screen while sipping fancy drinks from the jet's bar. Imagine how cool it would be to fly around in a plane like that. It's basically a palace in the sky. Of course, having an airplane this nice and customized costs a ton of money. Reports say Trump spent around $100 million just to buy the 757 and decorate the inside to his liking. That's an insane amount of money for an airplane. Oh man, you guys are not going to believe this one. Coming up on our list of Trump's crazy expensive things is something so outrageously over the top. I'm talking about a humongous, skyscraper-sized residential tower right there in the heart of Las Vegas, a city already known for being flashy and excessive. But leave it to the Donald to take things to a whole new level of ridiculous luxuriousness. This place is called the Trump International Hotel and Tower, and from the moment you lay eyes on it, you'll be blinded by the sheer amount of shimmering gold covering every square inch. We're not talking about subtle gold accents here and there. This bad boy has glass windows made entirely out of golden glass. It's luxuriousness on an industrial scale that would make even Scrooge McDuck himself blush. Making of this tower costed a cool $1.2 billion. Oh man, this one just takes the cake when it comes to over-the-top employer. Can you imagine showing up to work one day as a lowly assistant, just fetching coffee and making copies, only for your billionaire boss to turn around and straight up buy you a $79 million Manhattan condo? I mean, most of us are lucky if we get a $50 gift card to Olive Garden from our bosses around the holidays. But not Trump's employees. This is the kind of guy who looks at a measly card or bonus check and says, you know what, that's too boring and pedestrian for my hard-working staff. I'm gonna get them their very own luxury high-rise instead. I'd be hard-pressed not to pinch myself every morning to check if I was dreaming. Then again, working for a guy like Trump, maybe that's just another day at the ultra-luxurious office. Coming up, where do I even begin with this one? You and I might think owning your own personal golf course already sounds like the fanciest, most elite thing ever. But leave it to the Donald to take it about 17 steps beyond by making sure his course is the cream of the crop when it comes to unapologetic luxury. We're talking rolling green hills and fairways that look like they were manicured by a team of highly trained grass whisperers. Every blade of grass is trimmed to absolute perfection. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump had his groundskeepers use tiny nail scissors to trim each individual blade. But let's be real, the most delightfully absurd part of Trump's golf course has to be the fleet of customized golf carts. We're not talking about those puttering gas guzzlers you rent at your local municipal course. And coming in at the #1 spot on our list, drumroll please, it's his very own private island. Yes, you heard that right, Trump is literally the owner of an entire island. Like, beaches, trees, the whole shebang. Now you and I can barely afford to make rent half the time. But when you're a mega rich dude like Trump, I guess owning a regular house or vacation home just doesn't fit it. So in 2013, Trump went ahead and dropped a cool $28 million, which is probably like you or me spending $28 at McDonald's, to buy himself a 200-acre island out in the Caribbean. He straight up purchased an entire tropical island for himself. Can you even imagine? You could literally swim in the crystal clear water, build the biggest sandcastle known to man, and run around in your underwear like the craziest beach bum ever, all without anyone around to judge you because it's your own island. The possibilities for fun and games on a private island are endless. Alright folks, seeing just how much money Trump has to throw around on the most unnecessary, ridiculously lavish things is enough to make you and me realize we are broke. This dude lives in a whole other level of wealth that us regular people can barely even comprehend. This was it for the video. Make sure you check description and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll meet you in the next one.